What up? I'm Alex, and you're watching the Shodcast.
I lost the game.
What's the game?
We'll find out about that and what all these guys have in common.
Those guys right there.
There's that, bits, clips, anything else that fits. It's
the Shodcast.
damn it, the Shodcast
Yeah,
again.
it's the Shodcast again. We're doing it again.
Fucking running dick and fart joke. Shodcast.
Shodcast.
Well, I mean it's the Shodcast.
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 It's the Shodcast with your hosts, Lex and Jay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's us. We're back. We're
That's
doing
me.
this.
Him.
And
Us.
there's the comments down there, and the subscribe button up there, and a notifications bell somewhere over there, or whatever unit you're on. There's a bell and a subscribe button and comments, and you know you can talk to us. You'll find out we're actually more fun than we look like. With that being said, things that are more fun than they look like.
Bad segue.
We're like into the buddy films.
Oh, the buddy films.
Yeah.
That's 10 pounds of fun in a 5-pound bag right
Okay,
there.
so all these guys, these movies.
Bill Paxton, Bill Pullman, fucking Sam Jackson.
Why did Bill Paxton get in there? He's not in any of these. You got Warwick Davis. You got.
I don't know.
You got Warwick Davis.
But
and Val
Warwick
Kilmer.
Davis and Val
You
Kilmer.
got
We're
Sam
some buddies.
Jackson, and you've got John
That
Travolta.
fucking
You've got
Scientologist.
Keanu Reeves and Alex Williams. You've got Mike Myers and Garth. Dana Carvey.
Oh, Art
You know,
Garfinkel?
you've got blah 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 blah. You've got Mel Brooks and Rick Moranis. from
Rick Moranis
Spaceballs.
and Mel Brooks. They pull it off.
So it's like, you know, then Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith. You know, you got all these buddy films. And then you got the ones that you don't know are buddy films, but they're totally buddy films. And it's like, I recommend like every single one of these if you're looking for like a good, just like, buddy flick, you know.
Hour and a half to laugh your ass off.
Obviously, I'm addicted to buddy flick kind of things, because here we are again doing this. And it's like, you know, I look like I look and he looks like he looks, but we're not who you think we are.
Not
We're
another
not those guys,
No.
and we're definitely not those guys.
No, we're not.
And we might be more like these guys, you know, but we're definitely only like that in the head. You know, this is the Shodcast.
Yeah, this is the Shodcast.
No, don't worry, we're not doing that whole thing again. But we are coming at you from fabulous Studio F-Bomb.
We drop the F-bomb every now and then.
Yeah, the F-Bomb.
You know, a lot of times, I like to find another word that starts with F to replace the F-bomb with.
What are some of these words?
Frack. Frick. Freakin'. Frag.
Fraggle.
Fork. Freak.
Fudge.
Fudge. That's a classic. Fudge is a classic. That will
Did you say
never.
Frog?
No, I said fork.
Oh. Yeah, frog too.
I
Mother
suppose.
trucker.
I suppose frogs could resemble the F-bomb.
Well, yeah. Mother frogger.
I've frogged a couple of frogs in my.
Sometimes I just like to bust out with Smurf.
I will smurf you in the smurf with my smurf.
Dude, that's kind of gross. Get off my couch! So, you know, it's like,
Welcome aboard.
leave it to him to make a guy like me blush. Smurf, you're Smurf hole in a minute.
They smurfed.
I think they're half
Smurfette.
expecting us to smurf
All
each other
the
right
time.
now. I think a lot of
We're
people,
not smurfing,
we're not
ladies and
smurfing
gentlemen.
each other.
No smurfing here.
Like, we do smurf each other.
We do smurf every now and then, but no smurfing.
And now here's a clip.
Come on down to Jim Wallace. You got your stove, you got your tinkle bits, you got your armor bits, your window bits, your power, whatever. You can fix it all. Have your cup of joe, have your donut. Come on down to Jazz Ballers. It's Jazz Ballers. You can have a jazz ball at a time. We got a donut shop downstairs. And upstairs, we got a sex stand. That's right! I play like I got a hand up my ass, and you can go get a hand up your ass upstairs at Jizz Ballers! Just check it out! I'm little Peanut.
And now here's me and a guy named Gene, Gene, and we're sitting around this same place, so, in a Getting Local kind of segment thing, and here's that. And today, on the couch, we have my friend Gene, and we are here to get local. This is Getting Local.
Getting local.
Getting local.
Local!
Local issues going on. We're trying to talk about stuff in the surrounding areas of Dallas, Fort Worth, let's say like Midlothian, Mansfield, Grand Prairie, Arlington, Kennedale. This is again a local forum show. So if you're from Dallas, Fort Worth, Midlothian, Grand Prairie, Mansfield, Waxahachie even, Oak Cliff,
Irving.
Cedar Hill, Irving especially, North Richland Hills, Hearst,
And even if you're not from our area,
Denton. If you guys get a lot of our troubles up there too. So it's like we all know what's going on around here. Like I think the first real issue to get into is Highway 35.
which one?
They're all pieces of shit.
Yeah, I know.
And every day, we all got to get on it. Even out here, we got to get on it.
That's
I'm
what she
living in
said.
the sticks, and it's like, and out here in the sticks, it's a little easier traversing. Everything's really finished over here, or they haven't started it yet, one or the other. But it looks more finished because they got more land. The people still want to just like pack on down that road because they think it's the only way to go north or south.
Well, I mean, in my area,
It's not.
I live in Tarrant County, so it's really not so bad.
Yeah.
Now 35 is still a piece of shit.
Right over there at 35 and 30, none of you people know how to drive. I'm sorry. I'm from the area. I am allowed to bitch. 35 and 30, that sucks.
And that area has actually gotten better, and y'all still don't know how to drive.
I mean, that's so many lanes now.
Yeah.
And everybody still wants to pack over to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you want to go slow in the left lane, but speed up in the right lane. What is that? What is that? I mean, I know there's 3 exits coming up right after that, one after the other. And then you got 3 also right after entryways. And it's like,
People get
okay,
their
I see the
license.
balance, but most of you guys are exiting. So it's like, every time I'm cutting through there, I don't know what to think of it. I've probably taken the finger from people more times than I care just because I'm driving safely.
You've been taking a finger?
Yeah, they like to give me the Texas howdy.
Oh, okay.
Because you drive by and maybe you're driving the right speed in the passenger lane
I
versus
didn't know
going
there-
into the speeding lane and trying to friggin' do 40 and a 90.
I didn't know a lot of doctors traveled that way, but okay.
Which I know it says 70 is the speed limit, but when you get in the passing lane, you know it's 90. Go 90. Speed up, because you're going to go around someone and then get back over.
Or take the tollway.
And you're only doing 90 for like a second or two, because you just got to get around. You don't live in that lane. Okay, that's the passing lane.
Or get real licenses. Quit looking in a Cracker Jack box.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, care about other people. I mean, I'm watching out for bikers. I'm watching out for guys on horses. I'm watching out for the tractors. I'm watching out for the road workers. I'm watching out for you guys that don't know how to drive very well. And you're out there. I know, because I used to be one of you.
I still am one of you.
I technically am, but I'm trying to be careful. And I just hope you are too. So, that's 35 and 30. And that's just by that. Another real trouble area is more or less on the way to Dallas, all the way through 30. Once you get right past Arlington.
Yeah.
When 35 again rears its ugly head somewhere down the way. And you get to 35E. Oh man, don't even get me started on 35E.
Isn't that the Mixmaster?
Yeah, shame on you guys. Shame on
That
everybody.
should have been fixed a long time ago.
Your people need to drive. They need to get places. They have work. They have lives. Some of them have court dates they're trying to make. Fix that shit, please. So there's that. There's always a balance in these things. Everybody wants to work with somebody somehow to make something happen. There's a lot of give and take in the world. And there's also local events that we really need to keep base on and keep our eyes on and not get distracted from, because remember, all the issues are at home. Everything affects you locally. So we're here to get into talking about that a little bit and help out. And that was a good friend Gene, who hopefully is watching us still.
I didn't realize a lot of that was going on around here.
Yeah, man, like just construction's hell, man.
It really is.
If you live in the DFW area and you have complaints about the road, bring them to us, man. Like me and Gene and Jake, we'll all go nuts.
Oh my
Tell me
God!
what you need to know.
You
about
really
Tomorrow's
did
Drive.
just open Pandora's box.
Like next week, you'll know everything you need to know. Like this is
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
I'll tell you all
we can
about that
get
shit.
you up ahead. Like
Are we doing buddy films again?
you know, like Spaceballs was. You didn't think that was a buddy film right away, and then like you saw John Candy.
There's
and
3
Bill
pairs
Pullman,
of buddies.
and like yeah, and then you saw Mel Brooks and Rick Moranis, and it's like okay.
I love the way that there was that
like-
love triangle
There's
between
Mutt and
Rick
Jeff going on
Moranis.
with everybody there.
Mutt and Jeff, that's when you're out of my territory, buddy.
It's
I think
an
that's
older-
asshole humor.
That's where the buddy film stuff came into being, though. You know, you had Abbott and Costello, and I don't know. That's from a different time, so I won't delve into a lot of that because you know we're in
Abbott
current
and
era,
Costello.
and it's just not always a good idea to dive into historical films right now. You know, they're there.
They
and you
paved
never
the
know
way
who
for
did
us.
what or who meant what or what kind of joke they made that wasn't cool. So it's like I didn't really do my homework on Mutt and Jeff, other than I used to get called that a lot by my mom growing up when me and my brother would fight. And it's like, you know, we understood that, you know, you didn't want to be Mutt and Jeff. So like maybe that's not a reference I should make, but we're gonna go ahead and, you know, like
I'll Mutt your Jeff.
live it down today, you know, since we're in the interest of time trying to stay alive. You know, talk a little bit more about Lil Peavy Penis. Lil Peavy Penis right there, yeah, that's the guy, that's the little clown. And he's the guy that plays video games with me, and he's a lot of fun to play with. He's a little Peavy Penis. And he'll be on a couple times a week, hopefully here in the future, on his own little segment on Stranger Danger channel. Shout out to the people at Stranger Danger for letting us be on your channel.
Strangely enough,
That's right, I put all this together myself. This looks
he
so-
does.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's good.
not-
You do good work. You
for
do
what
good
we
work.
got, you know, like I'm expanding as best we can, you know, but like it's not a. This is definitely like, I get why people would call me Wayne's World.
You tend to nail like
Like we're on a couch, we're practically. I mean, it's my house and I paid for it, so it's not my mom's basement, you know. But we got the blue screen of death back there, and
if
it's
you
like-
even understood how many movies that have made it far have been filmed in places just like this, you wouldn't feel the need to explain yourself.
and it's like, you know, I grew up on that and Bill and Ted, and then Jay and Bob, you know, brought it together later. It's a lot of buddy movies. That's like a big list of movies in my life.
Willow got me through my
Pulp
childhood.
Fiction is a buddy movie, and you just don't even think about that being a buddy movie until you get to Sam Jackson and John Travolta. And
Pulp
it's
Fiction
like,
gave me a desire to shoot people with an AK-47.
like, ooh, From Dusk Till Dawn.
That was a movie.
That's a buddy movie just waiting to happen.
George
You don't think
Clooney's
about it,
speech about not believing in vampires was amazing.
but it has nothing to do with my point about buddy movies.
Oh.
Him and Quentin Tarantino, you know, the Gecko brothers.
I
Like
love
they
that.
were like straight up the quintessential buddy film buddies. Like I'm trying to think of even the G.I. Joe movie that came out had like the buddy movie thing going on the second
Channing
time around
Tatum is
for a second.
interesting. He's an individual. He has attributes.
Yeah. Do I detect a little like my obsession with Ryan Reynolds' thing going on with you and Channing Tatum there?
Oh, no. I was trying to cover up pure hate.
Oh yeah, you totally have that obsession. And like,
That's true. You
I mean,
can't.
those nipples are unbelievable.
I want to do to
And now
him.
we're back to full frontal male nipples.
Male nibbles!
No, actually we got boobs today. There's a lot of boobs back there. Like
Boobs. Boobs are it.
promised
That's
you
just
pictures
really
of
all there is
boobs.
to it.
And so we got you all kinds of boobs. All kinds of pictures of boobs.
We're not going to be able to put my favorite boobs up there.
I'm
but
pretty sure we got
we
your
can
favorite
get
boobs
close.
up there.
Put my favorite boobs up
There's a
there.
lot of boobs. Boobs. Now it's raining boobs.
It's raining boobs. Hallelujah.
Now here's another clip. That's all, folks. There's more going on with some more clips.
Clips.
Head check! Have you got your meds? Did you take your meds today? If you've taken them already, do you have to take them later? Do you have to take them now? Don't forget your meds. I've taken mine. It's a very important thing. Mental health is very important. Don't forget your meds, guys. Now it's time. The time you've been waiting for. It's time for Bullushi Says.
That's right. We're doing Bullushi Says again, and this is where I get to sound off on all kinds of topics about all kinds of things that you probably don't even really know that I'm talking about in the first place. Unless, of course, what I'm saying happens to touch you personally. And speaking of which, the list of people that I have touched personally in this lifetime is actually pretty short. I mean, I like to think that I go around doing good works. I've rescued orphans from flaming orphanages. I've, even on occasion been known to do a lot of work with unwed mothers. Now, that's my favorite, I have to admit. If you have any unwed mothers in the audience, show up with a jar of petroleum jelly and ask to speak to Bullushi. Now, what's actually going to happen when you do that is not going to be what you think. I'm going to sit you down. I'm going to talk to you about who you are. I'm going to ask you a lot of really probing, deep questions that are going to make you extraordinarily uncomfortable. You're going to come away from the situation not knowing whether or not you wanted to stab me or marry me. And that's generally the impact that I have on people. Now, I can temper that with a little bit of charm and a little bit of idiocy, but, the reality of the situation is I cannot stop talking about the citadels of bullshit in this universe. Do you realize that the true God of this universe is absolute and complete bullshit?
That's enough right there, goddamn. Get off the couch. Get off the couch, goddammit. Get all the way off. Get all the way off the couch, goddammit. Now, for those of you that are sitting there wondering what the hell's going on, why are you listening to this motherfucker say anything, you don't really have to. You can always just click pause or fast forward or rewind. You can do whatever you like. It's a broadcast. It's not a broadcast. It's not a broadcast at all. It's a Shodcast, you see? And it's on YouTube, so you can click pause and you can cut through to whatever the hell. You don't gotta listen to me talk. You can be like, fuck this guy. I don't like this guy. What is this guy's problem? Why does he wear a mask? Because the mask wears me, folks. I didn't ask. It just jumps on my face and starts talking. And I don't know what's going on and what the hell's even around here half the time. When I'm here, I'm trying to just, and I can't, and I just... Do you get my point? You need to get right with the Lord. If you get offended, I apologize.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I want to share my love with everybody. And sometimes it gets perverted by, I don't know, I live in a cave is what I'm trying to say.
Weather. Look. Is always cold. Always cold in Mother Russia.
Did you ever get punched in the balls and it actually made you feel happy? Let us know in the comments.
Alright, everybody, so that's our show. That was a whole bunch of
Closing
stuff.
it down.
There's actually a lot more to this show than you probably
That meets
think.
the eye.
We're going to maybe start saving a bank of some of this stuff, so if you want to see stuff that gets cut out, why don't you let us know in the comments?
Please.
Maybe we'll open up Patreon, see what we can do about it.
Producer Bob would like to thank you and your friends for watching and just say, I masturbate to the thought of each and every one of you. And I hope that I have deeply touched you by this statement.
Until then, we want to see some interest first. Or we're just going to keep it here and just do this for fun like we've been doing. And if you're enjoying it, please let us know. And if you're not,
Please let us know.
yeah, just let us know. And we'll send two guys.
With a jar of petroleum.
Get off my couch! And I was going to say a basket of roses.
Ah.
and some fruit.
Well, you broke my thumb.
Again?
Yeah.
Told you about putting that up your butt.
But this time you didn't use the thumb cuffs.
And,
On that note.
cue the nipples!
Nipples!
This is a goodbye song, my friend. I said goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Some people started singing. My little PV Penis, everybody! Don't forget to stick around and watch my little PV Penis game stream. Next up on Little PV Penis, we're doing Big Nipple 3D because I'm retro like a little bitch.
Stranger danger!
$15 little man.
Stop that! Stranger danger!